Today we will take a look at the best budget gaming monitors for this year. If you want to find more information, check out links down below. 5. LG32GN650B. The LG32GN650B is a great monitor for gaming thanks to its 165 Hz refresh rate and fast response time, which result in clear motion. It also has a remarkably low input lag, making gaming feel responsive, and its large screen size feels immersive. Unfortunately, its response time at 60 Hz is significantly slower than at its max refresh rate. It's also less suited to bright rooms since it only has decent reflection handling and decent peak brightness. The LG32GN650B has a flat, 32-inch panel. It has a fairly clean and simple design with a V-shaped stand and red accents to fit in with LG's gamer-oriented UltraGear lineup. The LG32GN650B feels adequately built. It's made of decent quality plastics, though the plastic piece on the stand used for cable management feels somewhat flimsy. It's similar to other UltraGear monitors, but there's a lot of wobble in the monitor at its highest elevation, where even moving the joystick causes it to shake a lot. The LG32GN650B has great gray uniformity, although this can vary between units. The edges of the screen look a bit darker, but there's not much dirty screen effect throughout. In dark scenes, the uniformity is even better. 4. Dell S2722DGM. The new Dell S2722DGM looks like pretty much the perfect affordable gaming monitor. It's fast, cheap, has plenty of pixels, decent panel spec, and mostly doesn't bother with frills and features that add little but cost to the gaming experience. The Dell S2722DGM is a straight-up SDR display with no HDR support at all. We're fine with that, given most so-called HDR PC monitors are actually nothing of the sort. And HDR on PC is still pretty damn shoddy. The other major metric when it comes to speed is of course refresh. The S2722DGM is good for 165 Hz, which we reckon is plenty given this monitor is pitched at the more affordable end of the spectrum. Chasing even higher refresh rates implies a significant investment. Securing a GPU capable of keeping up, and pretty quickly the whole thing spirals out of control, cost-wise. The Dell S2722DGM is not as quick as the very best IPS monitors, or indeed Samsung's latest and greatest VA panels. But neither is it a slouch. Again, it depends on the balance you want to strike. For similar money you could go with the fastest 1080p IPS panel. 3. Gigabyte M27Q. The Gigabyte M27Q is excellent for gaming. It has exceptional response time, low input lag, and a high refresh rate to deliver incredibly smooth and responsive gameplay. Its large, high-resolution screen feels immersive, and it has wide viewing angles so that you can share content easily. Unfortunately, it has poor ergonomics, which makes it harder to place the screen the way you want. The back has a clean and modern design that's identical to the Gigabyte G27QC, with the same mix of matte and glossy plastic. The stand has a small cutout for cable management. The whole screen looks blue-gray, and there's visible backlight bleed along the top and bottom edges. Also, the bottom edge seems to have a reddish tone. That said, this is only visible when viewing dark scenes in a dark room. 2. ASUS TUF Gaming VG259QM. The ASUS TUF Gaming VG259QM is an excellent gaming monitor. It has low input lag, and its motion handling is superb thanks to its fast response time, high refresh rate, and black frame insertion feature. The ASUS VG259QM has a great build quality. It's mostly plastic, but it's of good quality and feels sturdy. There aren't any obvious issues with the construction. ASUS VG259QM has decent color accuracy. It has an sRGB mode that's more accurate than the racing mode that we used on the ASUS VG279QM, but using it locks the screen's brightness. There are some minor inaccuracies with a few colors, and white balance is off. The ASUS VG259QM has a decent resolution and size. The screen may be a bit small for multitasking since there's less room to have multiple windows opened side by side, but it's a good size for a 1080p display, as it makes the pixel density higher. 1. Acer Nitro XF243Y Pbmiiprx. The Acer Nitro XF243Y Pbmiiprx is an excellent gaming monitor. It has a fast response time, low input lag, and a 165 Hz refresh rate, resulting in smooth and responsive gameplay. It supports FreeSync and is compatible with G-Sync to reduce screen tearing. The 24-inch screen isn't the most immersive, but it does make it easier to see your game's entire interface. The ergonomics are excellent. It allows for all manner of adjustments so that you can place the screen easily at your optimal viewing position. The Acer Nitro XF243Y Pbmiiprx's build quality is decent, very similar to the Acer Nitro XF252Q. It's entirely plastic except for the stand's column, which is metal. The stand is sturdy, and the monitor doesn't wobble much. However, there's some flex on the back, and the buttons feel a bit cheap. Our Acer Nitro XF243Y Pbmiiprx has excellent gray uniformity, however, this can vary between units. The edges of the screen are visibly darker, especially at the sides and at the top. There's some dirty screen effect in the center, but it's minimal and shouldn't be noticeable in most content. The Acer Nitro XF243Y Pbmiiprx has a subpar HDR color volume, mostly due to its lack of a wide color gamut. It has trouble displaying both bright and dark colors at different luminance levels. The Acer Nitro XF243Y Pbmiiprx has a decent resolution and size. The smaller screen size makes it easier to see the entire screen for better environmental awareness in some games.